I'm just getting my morning routine out the way, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you tuning in, plug power up. This could be the earnings, could be up earnings. So I decided to be a little bit more. Wow, BITF is running today, folks. Wow, all our tickers are up today. Let's fucking go. $25. Let's take a look. I'll quickly skim it. I appreciate it. Let's see. Fluence. I know you've been talking a lot about this one. Hello. Hello. I have a lot of drawings here. Last time I looked at this. It might even get to 30 today. I mean, not today, excuse me. Daily looks good. Uptrend looks good. Bearish divergence panned out nicely. Nice little small retracement on the daily. You even have a beautiful sort of engulfing. Okay, I would even call it a piercing bullish piercing. Bullish piercing. I like to see that. Almost a piercing line. Oh, it is a piercing line. Ah, yeah, that's a piercing line. Look how beautiful this piercing line candle structure is, man. Look at this. So these are nice little. Look at that. That wasn't crazy. See, when you have nice little practices, nice little candle practice here in the early morning. I like to look at everything. I mean, the mind can only cover so much, right? So these are the practices we need to get in. So this is actually going through a piercing line right now, this candle formation. Okay, beautiful, nice little gap up here as well. I like to see that, man. Oh, Fluence, I got indicator targets at $30 here. At the 886, 2986, looking juicy, looking booky. What else we're looking at today? It's 8:30. A little early streaming today, but figure why not to kill all these minutes just putting on the hours on YouTube, right? Fuck it. Screw it. Might as well, right? So let's go ahead and get some of the morning routine out the way. I haven't even posted on my channel and live yet. How's everybody doing? What other tickets you guys are looking at? Everything's looking juicy today. Everything's up only. It's really nice. Looking really good here. SanDisk. All right, let's take a look at SanDisco. Actually, let me put some. All right, we can take a look at SanDisk. Bull pumping 2.7% pre-market. SanDisk Corporate. Whoa! 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 What the hell? Oh my God! It's actually hitting the arrows. It's like bullseye. Bing bong. Test 886. Bing bong. Test out 1. 243. You're gonna catch some liquidity exits out here, but you know what? Look at that. It's sitting right above it. You broke it. Look at this clean structure. Look at this mini junior Marabuza candle. It's not even called a Marabuza. You can argue it's like a hammer, right? A a stumpy hammer. Stumpy hammer right at that 886 Fibonacci extension level here. Look at that gap up here. Now, I would stress, oh my God, look at the RSI. This is your pivot line. This is literally your pivot line right here. You're at, it keeps bouncing off this pivot line. Beautiful. Let me move it up a little bit. That's officially your center line. That's officially your center line. This is what I like to see, especially when your RSI is deep in the bull zone or bear zone. If you guys don't know this little trick, a lot of people don't know this, but your center line moves up. So this center line right here is at the 50. Right now it's at 67 and change, but in theory it's 50. So if you break below that, then you get, you know, a little bit more of a you start looking at price action differently. But right now it's respecting this trend line. Look at this trend line. Very good, very good. You know the energy sector, bro. Hell yeah. I mean, hey, I wanted to get into the energy sector, and I had the opportunity to get in on ABAT. I had the massive opportunity to get in ABAT, especially with the news. I do like the candle structures. I do like I like the energy sector. Energy sector is where it's at right now, and we need energy. We need batteries. We need lithium. We need all that good stuff. We need data centers. I mean, China's killing us. Remember 2 weeks ago when you first looked at? Yeah, I remember. I remember. Now I go through thousands of tickers like a week, so I'm not gonna remember all the specifications on this thing. But I did, you know, I did say follow that. What did I say? I said, let me see if I remember. Something trend line. I know that I gave you that tip. You know, follow this white 10 line, right? 10 daily EMA. It's been respecting the crap out of this 10 daily EMA. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's like, it reminds me of Zcash. One last one. QuantumScape. Alright, just because it's you. Normally, I chill back a little bit. But because it's you. Let's see, QuantumScape. QS. What is the hell is this? Ooh. What do I have here? I got a daily here. I got extensions here. And we are respecting these extensions. 17 bucks. Wow. Oh, wow. You were looking at this one? I'm in with 18. Oh, okay. I do like the idea here. Looks good. Came back, sold off. Let me put this up a little bit. All right, let me see the Fibonacci. Let me see the overall. Holy moly! Okay. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. All right. So the good news is that you have exactly a. You have a 60% chance getting to the 0.5. Where price action is right now, you have a 60% chance getting to the 0.5, especially when you're closing above the 382. So this is good news in terms of the structure. Okay, and I like to see some of these confluences. I do like this candle here. I do like this. I do like that candle there. So very interesting to see. We can actually let go of this extension level. We don't need it anymore. We can let go of the curves. We can let go of this trend line. It's pretty much gapped up from there. Look at that beautiful bounce reaction support line in there on the daily. Excuse me, weekly. And look at the weekly candle structure here, man. This is a hammer. So this looks really good in terms of, again, structure. Now you are printing a lot of bearish divergence here, but these are typical when you have massive moves up. Right? These are typical divergences when you have monster moves. So, you know, nothing to worry about here. I would be worried, a little bit more concerned when you start breaking structure. When you get below the 10 daily EMA, that's when it becomes like, okay, what's happening here, right? But nothing's broken. Nothing's really broken. Everything's standard. It looks good. Yeah, it looks good so far. 19 this week. 19, huh? So you're asking for an additional roughly 8-9% or 9%, roughly, right? 10%. Let's just go with 10. Make it even. Okay. I think that's plausible for the week. Yeah, I think that's plausible. 10%, 3 a day. I think that's plausible. Yeah, all the small little cap stocks we've been investing in are really killing it today. We got BITF. This one obviously came down after the pump. But in terms of structure, 386 is where you want to sit above that today, or 388. Let me double check that. Where the EMA lines are sitting. Let me see where the EMA lines are sitting. Yeah, so we got to be above exactly 385 closing today. You close above the 385, and that'll get you above the 5 EMA daily. Yeah, anytime. So Bitfarm 385 closing above that would be really good. ASST 161, and then we also have ABAT catching a nice momentum here again. Another one. I mean, this beautiful ticker. I mean, this thing is beautiful, man. I love this ticker. I love the structure. I was like, you know what? I gotta talk about this thing, because you know the last time I seen something like this reminds me of APLD. All right, APLD. These are just magnificent structures forming itself. So let's see. SPY looking a little. I hate when SPY does like these gaps pre-market. I hate it, because then that just tells me that price action wants to do what? Pull back a little bit. Post-market. I hate it. I hate it. I freaking hate it. And we haven't even gotten confirmation about the government shutdown being officially stopped. Let's take a look at Plug. Let's take a look at Plug. Oh, whoa. Whoa. 10%. Whoa. A lot of things going on here. So let's break this down and reset a little bit. Hold on. Let me reset here. I don't know what in God's earth I'm looking at, because we just do drawings and I probably went on a rant. So I do have to redraw the fibs, that's for sure. I'm going to leave this. Apparently it's an alt bat. Let me just double check here. No, not an alt bat. What ratio was this when I looked at it? I can't even see today. What the hell? And my freaking ball is 765, so butterfly. Butterflies are typically like fat. Let me see if I can actually... Wow, this thing only has red days only. Is this the reversal we're talking about? I'll take a look at Plug. What's the story behind this? Only $2. Whoa. Whoa, you know, you got me at the $2 zone. I love small caps. I love small caps. Because they could be one of those dime in a dozen catches and, you know, pull up a Palantir 100x, call it a day. Bingo, bango. I do like how we're above the 236. 80% chance getting to the 382, which you did, and price action is at 289, 50% mark on this structure here, so that's also positive. You're at the 50% mark, so you have a 80% chance getting to the $4.38. This looks good. You had a nice reaction off of this downward trend. You got the 5, 10 daily EMAs acting as support. The RSI look, ooh, wow, look at the curvature on this. Hello. Ooh, these are like rounding daily bottoms on the RSI. You like seeing those. You really like seeing these. Wow. Hold on, let me expand this a little bit. Okay, sir. What's the story behind this one? Oh, shit. Yeah, this thing's about to kill. It's about to slap. I want to see a little bit more of an angle here. A little bit more of like a, give me like 2 degrees to the left here on this signal. I mean the MACD, excuse me, not the signal. Give me a little bit 2 degrees to the left. Now we're sitting at 49. Give me that 69. Give me a 69 here. Give me that 69 and I'm gonna say, hey, this thing's gonna move. Very nice here. Yeah, look at the day. Oh, look at that hammer. Oh, look at the monthly. What's with like these potential hammers? Look at that. Look at that monthly hammer. So we have 18 days left off of this hammer, but looking good so far. Let me try to see what the weekly is. Let me see what the weekly is. Oh, okay. Okay, you got a higher high, higher low. Look at that. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So what does that look like? If we're going off of Elliott waves, in theory, these are Elliott waves. Beautiful. Right? Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is typically what you want to see when you want to start making new legs to the upside. Literally. Like this is your, and even arguably the oh man, this is like a, alright, so these are called, this one's actually forming a 3 rising valleys actually. 3 rising valleys are very, very bullish patterns, okay? Very, very bullish. Wow. Good stuff. This thing looks good. Plug actually looks really good, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. I just saw something. Oh shit. Let me see on the daily. Ah, so you already went through the process, but on the 3-day. Alright, does anybody know when you have, what happens when you have the 50 SMA converging? This is more for practice, visual. Your pattern recognitions. What do you call these indicators? When you have the 50 converging with the 200, what is that called, guys? I'll wait. You know I like to take these breaks and get you guys to learn a little bit, you know. Anybody know? Come on, where my little TA trade? Where my indicator guys? Come on. Golden Cross. Yeah, buddy, the housing specialist. I see you paying attention. That's right, the Golden Cross. That Golden Cross is looking mighty fine here, and that's something you want to see for a continuation run to the upside. That looks really good. All right, we normally look at these on the daily. But again, this is what you call recognition, pattern recognition, understanding indicator tools, utilizing it to your trade, right? Trading thesis. Even on the 3-day, sure, we'll fucking plan it out on the 3-day time frame. We have an impending Golden Cross on the 3-day. All right, you typically look at these on the daily. This one already happened here. Look at this momentum up. Cross, converge, up. Look at this. Cross, converged, up. Okay, and this thing again. Higher high, higher low. This is exactly what you want to see with tickers making new all-time. I mean, eventually make continuation runs to the upside. This is normal. And look at this. I mean, I can draw a trend line in here. That's just, yeah. This is a powerful ticker. What's going on with this ticker again? Earnings? Is that what we're doing here? Is that what we're doing here? All right. Even if it pulls back a little bit at 209, you know, whatever, hit that trend line, bounce up. But this is looking good so far. Wow. Beautiful. All right, let's get back to our small little tickers here. We got the SPY, we got the ASST, you got the ABAT, you also got Bitfarms. Bitfarms pulling back a bit here, 2 points down. Let's go. That's right. You are learning. That's what I love to see, man. Love to see it. You know what's funny, even better here? I do see some sort of harmonic here. Maybe we can catch a nice little alt bat more to the upside. Let's see if we can get one right here. Oh, that's a bat. Okay, hold on. Let me cook. Let me start cooking here, folks. Let me cook here. We're on the 3-day. No, it's daily now. Okay. I want to get these ratios right, because I'm just super anal about that. All right, so that's 100% of bat. Let me just get the ratio. You got this 4. I like that. I like that. Now let's bring it back a little bit here. Let's get it over here real quick. No. No. All right. Nope. Nothing. Nothing. All right. We tried here. I'll leave it there for shits and giggles. $10 real soon announcement. Whoever didn't buy in the discount, that didn't listen. Yeah, I hope so. I mean, we got to break above certain key levels here, and we never really we got to break above certain key levels here. But we are above that 5 daily EMA, and that's really good. So getting above the 3, closing above 385 is really bullish on this ticker. Okay, and we got to be above that center line. Okay, I want to see this histogram showing at least a lighter bar signal here. Okay, otherwise this ADX is freaking me out. This negative DI is the only thing freaking me out right here. This guy right here is absolutely a killer. All right, so opening bell, I want to see at least, you know, curvature to the downside. I want to see like a little pecker coming down here. I'm not asking much. All right, and I also want to start seeing this positive DI looking like that. You know, it's about to coil up, right? That's what I want to see today. Exactly what I want to see. All right, I'm not asking much. So let's see here. That'll give me the ultimate boost of confidence that we are in the reversal phase. All right, until I see that ADX, I don't like where the negative DI is right now. Very, very, very not what I want to see. Other than that, I mean, look, small W's, right? So SPY, let's go. Come on. Come on. I hate these pre-market gaps. I do not like, because then sell off, get a nice little pull down, and then eventually make some strides to the upside if everything, all else is good. So let's see that. Guys, I will be live in the podcast I mentioned. I believe it starts at 9 a.m. As I previously mentioned last week. I will be I'm assuming a regular now at this point. It's been 2 weeks. I got called back into the podcast, and I guess they like what they heard about me, or I'm just, you know, a great analyst in this podcast, the Bitcoin Wolf podcast. Please like the video, guys. Follow the X account. As you all may know, I am very, very, very active on X, networking, growing the channel little by little, meeting a lot of intelligent people, guys smarter than me when it comes to, like, you know, the macroeconomics, the books. I mean, it's incredible the minds that you find on X or Twitter, whatever the hell you want to call it. But holy moly, man, there's people that are just super in tune with the economy. Super in tune with the economy. Like, they know the ins and out of the economy, and then vice versa. They don't look at charts. They just like to talk about the financial aspect of it, and that's pretty cool. I like it. I gotta respect the financial bros, man. The symphony that these bros talk, like when they talk, guys, I don't know if you notice, but when you guys join these spaces on X, the financial bros, they love these conversations. They love it. I'm just a chart guy. Talk to me about charts. Holy shit, Buru. Wait a minute. All right. Okay. 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 Look what happened here, folks. Let me turn off the Fibonacci so that way I don't confuse people. Anybody know what that is? Another one. What do you call that? We just finished going over it. Again, visualization practice. 50 converged with the 200 is called the what? This one's easy because we just said it. But this is, again, pattern recognition, understanding structure. Okay, this is another one, Golden Cross. A Golden Cross on Buru. Now, what's happening here? I have no idea. Let's take a look briefly. Buru, let me see here. Golden Cross, damn right. That's right. The practice always pays out in the end. So we can finally get rid of this chart. We don't think... Now, I want to note something. There's a difference between display. So display is very important on Golden Crosses. That's a topic for another day. Okay? Display is different. And the angle of these Golden Cross matters, okay? There's a lot of space here. And the angle of this Golden Cross also plays a role whether or not it's going to zoom rocket, right? But you're typically seeing a reaction. Look at this beautiful double whammy here. Candle. You reacted on that 50. You acted on that 50, and you also are above the, you reacted on that 200 right here. And you're also above the 50 SMA. Very, very bullish continuation, or at least a reaction thereof for potential bounce reversal here after massive sell-off. Yeah, so that's a topic for another day. Want to rumors on Buru. Okay. Why, is there something I'm missing here? Is there some sort of catalyst? It's a penny stock. It gets a little freaky here when you get into the penny stock zones because I typically don't advise people to, hold penny stock. Penny stocks are very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. You can 100% lose your money on these plays. Now, I don't know the story behind Buru, but I can tell you the chart. If I were to ever touch this ticker, personally, I would only wait for confirmation. And that's sitting above the 236 macro. Because everything here, you rejected like 3 times. Barely touched it. But like you barely broke out of this candle structure. You rejected the 236 and you barely touched it through the 236. So I know in my head, if I were to play this ticker, I don't care about all the noise down here because you can easily get clapped and lose all your gains, right? If you don't know how to trade. But if I were to okay, so look, all right, hypothetically, I would buy here. Personally, me, I would buy at the next area of support. That's just me, because I see structures here on this shitty ticker, which can go to 0. I see that it likes to bounce in this general range. So in my head, psychology-wise, says if we ever come back here in this range, I know that I can throw $50 at this, and I'll be perfectly fine buying at these lows, right? Maybe $10, right? So then that's just full disclaimer. This thing can go absolutely to 0. But in my head, I see this. I'm buying in this zone. As a matter of fact, here's what I'm gonna do now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put an alert, and now I have 1650 as an alert. If ever it gets this green box, I'm gonna throw $10 at this. $10. All right, there you go. Buru, that's the play. If it gets in this green box, I'm throwing $10 at this garbage. All right, let's go. Take a look at the SPY right now. 677.45. Above the center line here. Continuation to the upside. Hold on one second. I need to drink some coffee here. Oh man. All right, got some coffee. I didn't sleep too well last night, but I'm so excited. So far, this is probably the most bullish day I've seen when all 3 tickers are literally green. Like all the investments are green today. ASST 162, American ABAT 463, love it, and then Bitfarm BITF 388. All right, everything's green, everything. All right, again, I don't like these gaps on SPY. I absolutely hate these, man, because then what happens if we come back down and we have to fill it? And now you're in a range, too, on top of that. Now it's like, okay, well, the range is now Stupid gap here. Look at this range. 371.75. Oh my god. 370. We got a 375. Oh man, you might as well just get to the gap. Fill it, call it a day. But look at that. Gapped up. Ugh. This looks nasty if it breaks below 375. Nasty, nasty. What's the move on that? What's the move on that? Jesus, 0.47. 0.47. Let's put the range here. Alright, so this is our little battleground here. We'll see how we do today. Ooh, ABAT 465. Boom, 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 man. I'm happy I got in this. I'm happy I got into this company, man. I'm happy. I'm happy. I like the long term. I really do like their story. Their story today, I mean yesterday's earnings, or actually a couple days ago, they killed it. They killed it. And I think they're the only recyclable battery company in the entire Americas with certified CERCLA. This company CERCLA, basically the oversights, they gave them the license to recycle batteries at a large scale. My understanding of it. Don't quote me on it. I'm not a book guy. I am a book guy, but not the financial book side. All right. But so far, what I'm reading, they got a bunch of licenses approval. They're the only company in the recyclable, in terms of scale, in the lithium sector, refinement, and they do mining. Are you freaking kidding me? Talk German to me, baby. Talk German. 1 minute till 9 o'clock. 1 minute. I wouldn't mind if we sit above 470 today. Call it a day. Sit on 470 above, and that's it. Sit in that range, 470. I wouldn't mind seeing 470 today. 465 is absolutely a monster of a wall on ABAT. We have a monster wall at 465 on ABAT. We got to break above 465. All right. Yeah, setting you do what you got to do, housing. We got to break 465. Again, there's a monster wall here. And the only reason why I say that, if you go ahead and take a look at the daily, right, there's a nasty, nasty wall on ABAT 465. And look at this beauty. I spoke on this on my video. If you guys watched the video yesterday, was it yesterday? Saturday night. I said, hey, this daily 50 SMA and 10 daily EMA absolutely acting as resistance. Here we go. 465 pre-market. I wouldn't consider this an official break-in. I mean, we're touching it, but I want to see a post-market sitting above, and then obviously get above 480. That'd be great for this top trend line here. But you can get above this trend line. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. I'll see you soon, bro. I'm going by lunch. Thank you, as always. Anytime housing specialist. Always, brother. Nice to see you back, always. Faithful YouTuber. Fan. Gotta give a shout out to housing. Once I get the membership program, I got special, got nice little special gifts for you guys. Eventually down the road, join the membership. Pretty much some sort of exclusiveness included with the membership program. But anyway, that's down the road. That's a couple weeks out. But this looks good. ABAT, beautiful. 465. I said there's a nasty wall. We're literally on it as we speak. Literally, we're on it as we speak. Oh my lord, my days, my days. Look at the Oh! We skipped 2 cents. Market gods are listening to me. The market gods are listening to me. They watched my video. Hello. Are you freaking kidding me? 469? Are you freaking kidding me? 469, baby. Let's fucking go. I'm happy with the small W. Like I said, close above 470 today. I don't mind. Just the whole day, just sit in this range. I would love that. Just literally sit above 470 all day. I don't care if it just sit up here. Close. I don't care if you range out the whole day. Seriously, I just want to see this close above 460. I mean 470. Do this all day. I wouldn't mind. All day. I'm happy with the small W's. Alright, if SPY acts nice all day today, we are going to be nice. Payday for some of us, man. This looks good. ASST looking good, 8%. Holy moly. God, wow, beautiful day today. Did you buy the dip? I don't know. Did we buy the dip? I think we did. I think we bought the dip here. Damn, that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be a nasty dip. Alright, let's hopefully we don't break this little shelf here, this little box on SPY. Hopefully we don't break it. Alright, let's see what else is going on. What other tickers we're looking at? I did some, oh my goodness. Oh, CMBM is one. CMBM. Let's take a look at CMBM. This is one that actually is piquing a lot of interest lately. Whoa. No, CMBM, not CMCM. But while we're at it, we might as well take a look at this random ticker we stumbled upon. What the hell is this? Cheetah Mobile. Whoa. Cheetah Mobile. I literally fell on this by accident. Whoa. Holy. Timeout. What is this? I never seen this ticker in my life. Oh my goodness. What the hell? Forming new higher highs, higher lows, uptrend, channel, respecting a range. Whoa. Okay, that's weird. All right, so what we're gonna do next is just draw some parallels here. Wow. You know what? Let's do it left to right. Arguably left to right. You know, let's do it this way. What? I mean, I could be anal. Yeah, let's start from there first. Wow, okay. Very interesting. $7. Volume is absolutely dog. Price target year out analyst 1058. Very interesting ticker. Very, very interesting. We're not marrying this ticker. Alright, so CMBM. Let's get back to the real stuff. Let's get to the juicy stuff. CMBM, honestly, massive run since the Elon Musk SpaceX announcement here. Alright, really looking good here. Asymmetrical triangle, and we are printing a doji here on this channel. I'd love to see it. Let's see if we get the 1 hour, and we're breaking or leaking out of it. Okay, very interesting. Now obviously that was on the daily. All right, we're leaking out of it, and we are respecting this little trend line here, so we'll leave that there. Wow, beautiful, man. I wish I had more cash. Look at this beautiful trend line bounce here. Look at this beautiful trend line bounce here. Oh, I love to see that. Yeah, this looks good. Let's get rid of all the noise here. So look at this. Without all this noise, if you had to... I mean, you guys can't see it. Maybe you guys do see it. What does this look like? Does anybody know? Does anybody know what this pattern is called? Anybody? Let's say this wasn't here. All right, let's black out this entire structure up here. All right. Let's black out this entire structure up here. Does anybody know what this looks like? Does anybody know what this looks like? Good morning, champ. Simon, what's going on? Let's pretend there's no candles going up here. Let's pretend. What does anybody know what this structure is called? When you're having a resistance, but you're making a what? Higher lows. What do you call that? All right. Anybody. Let's see. I won't expect everybody to get it right. I'll give it 5 more seconds. 3, 2. Let me actually fix this box while we wait. 1, and let me put the green back here. We gotta get the green. This is called an ascending wedge. Ascending wedge. This is actually really nice, actually. I like how this thing's respecting a trend. That's very important on this. Okay, we can actually get rid of that. But there is candle structures here, so we cannot ignore that. So what we typically want to start seeing is, what are you breaking out of? It is breaking out of this. It just hit the apex too. Just hit the apex on this structure. Very nice. Oof, this looks good. Morning, what up, Akin? What's going on, Akin? Yeah, keep an eye on CMBM. This is a really interesting ticker. It does follow a trend, right? Keep an eye on this thing. Very volatile ticker, though. Let me see the beta. Beta is very high. Wow, beta is high. Shares flow is very low. Wow, no wonder it's erratic. Wow, it's erratic. No, wow. Very, very low flow. Wow. No wonder it moves. No wonder it moves. All right, folks, we have 20 minutes till market opens. 20 minutos. 20 minutos. 20 minutos. You love to see it now. Is that too? Okay, that's better now. Just a FYI, the reason why I have this watermarks, I never really spoke on this, but the reason why I have these watermarks, because scammers on X have been, they copy charts and then they scam people because of the charts. So the only way to stop that issue is giving them a hard time to not copy your trades or copy your charts, because they're gonna use whatever charts they see on X. Any chart that doesn't have a watermark of that said trader, all they do is, like, they have a blank slate, and what scammers are gonna do is they're gonna copy, paste it, download it, and then scam other people. Look at the chart that I got, join my course, and then people get scammed. So I use these watermarks not only give them a hard time, but they're gonna be like, all right, from a risk reward, or from the labor to remove all the watermarks versus the time I'm gonna scam people, makes no sense to get into Trades2G's channel or charts or his X account and bot the shit out of him. I'd rather just go on to the next guy. All right, well, I just probably saved a soul out there. I probably saved them thousands of dollars from getting scammed, because all I did was something as simple as adding watermarks. All right, so I'm paying it forward, so they can't use my charts and they can scam people. Fuck them. Good morning, Emily. What's going on, AK? Let's take a look at BKYI. I like looking at different tickers because I have no idea what this one is. I haven't heard of this one yet. I've never heard of this one. I don't even know what the hell this is. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. What in the hell? Bro, do you know what this candle structure is? You know what this candle structure is? This is called a long tail bearish spinning top. Long tail bearish spinning top. Why is it bearish? Well, your body candle is below the 50% mark. So typically that's somewhat bearish, right? You want to be 50% or above for bullish. This is more bearish. But anyway, besides that, let's take a look at exactly what the hell are we looking at here. Apparently I must have drawn this back in the day. Back in the day. Wow. So we definitely drew it back here. $1.32. Wow, that was many months ago. Wow, this was back in March. What the hell? Whoa, this was back in March. This is the last time I looked at this. Oh, wow, look at this. So I must have said something regarding this arrow, because that is a very, very bearish indicator. All right, bearish indicator, shooting star at the impulse, and you're rejecting that 100 SMA daily. So I have this arrow here. I probably was talking about it like, hey, be very careful. And look at this momentum to the downside. Beautiful, though. Beautiful. This thing is absolutely very dangerous of a stock, because it is penny. It is a penny stock. All right, but anyway, let's get back to the business here. What are we charting here? Let's take a look at. What is this? I guess coming back into the future today. Let's get rid of everything here. We don't need all this noise anymore. All right. Oh, that's a point of control here. I like that. All right. You want me to be honest with you, Akin? You want me to be super honest with you? Do you want my honest opinion on this? You want my honest opinion on this? You want my honest opinion? Stay away from this. Please stay away from this. Stay away from this. Okay, you're gonna get clapped. You're gonna get clapped. I wouldn't touch this with a 10-foot pole. This is absolutely not a chart you want to be trading in. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. See, now I know why you want this. Okay, now I see why. I absolutely... Okay. All right. Now I know why. Because everybody and their mother sees this. What did we just finish going over? The last 3 charts. The last 3 charts. What do we finish when you have the 50 and the 2 what? 100. Now, that's probably the only reason why people want to get in on this. But if this thing starts coiling up, I can tell you right now, it's not going to have that golden cross. It's not going to have that golden cross effect because of the angle of this 50 SMA. It's pretty much flat. It's not coiling. Okay, and look, you reacted erratic with that 200 SMA. But I would stay away from this ticker. This thing is absolutely horrid of a chart. Horrid. I would never touch this. Ooh, unless you know something or hear something, or you're heavily invested. Not financial advice, but this is just, I would not touch this. I'm sorry. It's so ugh. Look at the MACD. Like even the MACD gives you a story. Look at this. What do you notice about the MACD? There's no consistency. There's nothing. It's fighting for its dear life, trying to figure itself out. It's like a teenager. They're just trying to hit puberty and they don't know what they want to do when they get out of high school. Yeah, this is just too much. Too much confusion. Nobody really knows what's happening here. Wouldn't touch it. All right, ASST pulling back a bit. SPY coming down a little bit here as well. BITF 388, ASST 160, ABAT 462. All right, looking good. If you guys are tuning in, please like the video. I will have a hard stop here at exactly, I believe, 10:45, 10:50. I will be joining in, tune in live on the X platform. I will be an analyst, a technical analyst on the Wolf Bitcoin space. I'll be there 4 days a week. Your boy's cooking, networking, growing his channel. I just hit 1,000 actually. I just hit 1,000 followers on X. Very small feat. Very, very small feat, but getting a lot of people to follow you on X, on any social media, requires a lot of work. I'll tell you that much. Here's my X, guys, if you guys want to tune in on the podcast when I go live. That way you guys don't miss out on anything. There is the X. I posted the X account on the chat. Tune in on today. The show will start at 11 a.m. The show will start at 11 a.m. East. if I'm not mistaken. You guys will get the notifications once I go live. You guys will see it. And it's all about all things crypto, all things Bitcoin. And then you get those magnificent sponsors coming up on stage talking about their new products. And, you know, we had to get... Oh, man, I can keep going about it. But anyway, that's a story for another day. CMBM. All right, what other tickers do we have? So what we're going to do is we're going to clean up our little alert system. So CMBM, we already took a look at. Mobix, let's go over Mobix real quick. I think I can just click on it, right? All right, we fell below this support line, and now we're back at the support line here. And we're back at the support line. So this must be a macro trend line here on Mobix. Very nice to see. Looks like we're back inside this key area support. All right, so we can actually get rid of Mobix now. CLNE. Why do I have a notification on CLNE? What's the story behind this one? What am I looking? Wow. What? There was a shark harmonic, wasn't there? Wow, look at that recovery off of these sell-offs. Wow, mean reversion. Wow, guys. Wow. Oh, I'm a little bit worried here. Very interesting. Look at this. A death cross impending. That's in the future, but if price action gets above at least a 236, this death cross would be invalidated. Very nice to see though. All right, next one. We can get rid of GPUS. This is another one. And we can actually close this one. GPUS. Let's go. I bought it at the box. And I sold it. Once it hit, I believe it was on Saturday. I mean, not Saturday, excuse me, Friday. I bought the box. This was when we were selling off on Tuesday, and I sold at, I know it was mid-range around here. Took a small little profit here. But absolutely, look at the consistency on GPUS. All right, hit this box, you shoot up, right? Beautiful. All right, we can close this one. That was a valid trade. Very nice. NUAI. Oh, this one's a bit. Oh, guys, this one's actually this one's a little monster. This one, I'm gonna talk on NUAI down the road. It's not yet like it's in a bearish, at least potential bearish trend, and I don't want to talk about it until it completes a certain area. But look at the daily here. Look at that. Look at that miniature hammer on the daily. I want to see, you know, arguably a spinning top. Arguably a spinning top, but we'll validate this as a spinning hybrid top hammer here. And when you see these wicks here, what does that tell you? Price action, what? People are buying this up. This is a speculative play. It's a data center play. NUAI, honestly, you know what? For the community, for people that want to get in on this, I'm going to have this one on my radar. Let me go ahead and put this one on my radar. I think I have it already. Let me just double check here. NUAI. Yep, I have it on my energy playlist here. Oh, so let's get rid of that. We're just doing a little cleanup on all our notifications. RR. Ooh, whoa. Hello. So we definitely had this alt back completion here. Broke at the golden pocket, and now you're finding a reversal here, and now you are seeing a very nice respect of this trend of this RSI. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, hello. Uh-oh, I might have to put this one on the, oh man. So this one's already running up. This one's already running up. It's already up 16%. What? 8%. Not, whoa. Hello. Reversal. Reversal. Hello. What a massive trend. What a massive buy order to the upside. Look at this move. 24% from the lows to the from pre-market highs. Whoa, 24%. Holy moly. Holy moly. Yeah, this looks good. Wow. Yeah, bearish bat completion here. Let me see where I drew the trend line. Okay, 236. Okay, let me just make sure I got this right. Yeah, I remember. Okay, now I remember now. Let me just make sure I got it perfectly. I want to do it right because I have OCD. Wow. Ooh, I'm excited. Yeah, this one looks good, folks. Yeah, this looks good, folks. On the daily, respect the golden pocket macro. Let me see here. From the low to the high, 236. Yeah, this looks really good. 236, 382 in the 0.5. Love it. Okay, you never really broke down below the 50 SMA. Well, at least a certain angle. No death cross is going to happen here. That's a positive. Reverse on the RSI, the MACD. Oh, wow. Okay, and the ADX. Oh, yeah, guys, put this one on your radar. RR looking really good. Yeah. Wow, okay, so let me put this one on the Discord. This one definitely is on the chart, looking really good here. Yeah. Yeah, harmonic completion, respect the zones. Macro 0.65 Fibonacci and touch on that 100 SMA. Beautiful daily reversal here. And I love the RSI. How it's, oh man, this looks really, really good. Wow, already massive move, 8%. I mean, if you're targeting structure here, the structure looks good for a clean reversal. So far, so good. 7 minutes till market opens. Please don't forget to like the video. So we're going to keep running down our notification list so we can get rid of RR. We'll clean that one. All right, ONDS. OND. Whoa! Whoa! 12%! Whoa! Whoa! ONDS! Whoa! ONDS, talk about a freaking reversal, massive move. 30%. 30%. Holy moly. Definitely don't FOMO now. That's too late. You missed the trade. Don't get clapped. All right, so we can officially negate this harmonic structure because it quite literally reversed. I think we were off by how many percentage points? So 10% roughly. I guess the news on the government shutdown reverting back to opening, obviously when you get the continuation down, but it was nice to see a completion point exactly at the $4.31 if we absolutely continue to get clapped. But yay, you know what? W is a W. W is a W. Now, one thing I do want to note, we are seeing bearish divergence here on the 1 hour. 4 hour looking very decent. Let me see here. We're above the center line. What you want to start seeing is price come back and touch the center line and then bounce off. Okay, what you want to see here is back on the 4 hours, price come back, because it will, because it has to retest that breakout. 622 it looks like here. Oh yeah, 620 looks good for retest, breakout, come back, hopefully get that continuation confirmation breakout, and then that also gives you confluence with the RSI center line for another break leg to the upside. Nice. All right, we can clean that one up. Very nice. ONDS will clean that chart up. Let's take a look at bull. Oh, you guys already know about bully. Bully. I mean, this thing is absolutely getting hammered for weeks since the last uptrend here. And look at that, 42% move. But this smells good. Now, obviously, this thing can come crashing down. I mean, I got indicator here at 825. All right, 825. But in terms of reversal, this looks really good for a start. Now we're above the 5 daily EMA. We're actually, no, we're not. We're actually sleeping with it right now as we go into the day here and we open up. We're at literally the 5 daily EMA. You want to see candle structure start breaking above this. Okay, now I do want to note something here. Where is your macro tooth? Jesus Christ. Holy moly. Yeah, we're far out. We're far out. Yeah, we're a little bit far out. All right, so far so good. So we can clean this one up. We don't have to worry about bull. RZLV. Whoa, hello. Hold up, 3 minutes. All right, back here. Ooh, Ooh, so I'm seeing a trend here, and notice how everything is literally at the daily 5 EMA, and candles are either at it or above it. This is typical when you have massive sell-off, macro sell-off, and now price is trying to find a, at least a move to the upside, a continuation. Look at that, 5%. So everything's pretty much green. I mean, I can talk about it all day, but the potential opening of the government is very positive news. All right, so we can get rid of that. We already went over plug, BYND. We can take a look at BYND quickly. 3 minutes till market opens. What? Wait, what? Oh my goodness! I thought I saw $4. Did you guys see that? I'm gonna go back on the. I thought I saw $4 on BYND. I kid you not. I freaked the hell out. I was what? So 3% on the pre-market BYND. Looks good here. Let me see the daily. No, it doesn't look good. I don't like how it's wonky here. Too much wonkiness here. Never mind. I still expect a little bit of a pullback here. That'd be kind of cool. All right, we can get rid of this one. Cleaning up. We have 2 minutes. Our KHC crossing the 24. Why do I have a notification exactly at 24:56? What did I see here? Was I trying to catch the knife? Oh well, I don't want to see that. Let's see. AIRE. What happened here? Whoa. Explosive moves. This is a penny. I don't know. Let's delete this one. This is irrelevant. AREC. Ooh, I haven't looked at this in a while. Whoa. This looks really good. Uptrend. Inside a rectangle bottom right now. Beautiful. Oh, didn't break structure, so this looks good. We can get rid of that one now. All right, we have 1 minute. 1 minute. Don't forget to like the video. SL Solid Power, guys. This one's actually a power play. This one's a very powerful ticker, guys. Keep an eye on Solid Power. I have indicator targets at 15 bucks on this thing. Keep your eyes open on this. And look at this hammer. No, excuse me. Look at this dragonfly doji candle on the daily. Wow, beautiful. Oh, market's open. Market's open. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Turning on the 1 minute. Let's see some price action, volatility. Let's go. All right, we got the SPY on the range, SPY on the top left. We have ASST top right, ABAT bottom right, and then we also have Bitfarm bottom left. All right, starting off with a little bit of volatility. I always advise people, do not trade the first 30 minutes of the day or first hour of the day. First hour is very volatile. Very, very volatile here. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Very volatile. I don't like volatility in terms of first hour. Very interesting. Starting off bearish here. I wonder if Bitcoin's actually selling off. Let me double check here. No, Bitcoin's actually not. It's just, let me see. No, it's just like it's relaxing. Yeah, Bitcoin's chilling. All right, so far, oh. Very bearish opening bell. Interesting. Oh, SPY breaking above range here. SPY breaking above range. Let me turn on the 5 minute. SPY breaking above range here. Love it. ABAT. And then Bitfarm. All bearish opening here. Very interesting. SPY breaking above range here. Love to see that. Struggling though. 443 on ABAT. BITF absolutely wants to swing up. Look at that volatility here. Very interesting here. RSI is above the center line on SPY. This looks really good. This looks really good. Let me see here on the 1 minute. Uno minuto. All right. ABAT right off the gate, coming down a little bit here. Is IWM? Hold on, let me check IWM real quick. IWM, are you? Oh, that's why. Okay, that makes sense. IWM selling off here in the morning. That makes total sense here. Russell, absolutely selling. Sell. Russell, right off the gate. Bearish sell-off here on the Russell. Yahtzee. That makes sense. People are freaking out. Paper handing. Totally understand. That's gonna bring some tickers down. Oh no, Russell. Alright, so SPY trying to get above this range here. What other tickers are we looking at here, folks? Bitfarm. We can actually just let's put ASST over Bitfarm. Bitfarm needs to break above $4 basically. It needs to break above $4. Ooh. ABAT with a potential hammer on the 1 minute. Not reliable, but that hammer, whoa. Hello. Woohoo. People are gonna buy here. Wow, Russell, aggressive sell-off here in the morning. Wow. Small caps are getting clapped here. Very bearish. Very aggressive here. Looks like it wants to find a mean here. Wow. Very interesting. So ASST trying to make moves here. Wow, look at the volume already. 27 million. Impressive here. So Russell now making moves to the upside. Small caps will follow. Give it that extra push. No, I'm like, I'm like, what the hell? Right off the gate, bearish, engulfing. Everything all the small caps selling off. Let me turn on the Russell, yeah, and look at that. Yeah, the Russell is obviously your indicator where you want to start monitoring, seeing where small caps is at right now as a whole. Okay. So far, so good. Oh, look at that hammer. Excuse me, not a hammer. It was printing a hammer, and look at that nice little reversal here that we are seeing on ABAT so far. Love to see that. Like I said, I want to see 465. Close above 465. That'll really get things going. But Russell not looking good on the day here. SPY breaking above the range. Top line. So it's like two forces fighting against each other. We got the Russell, then we got the SPY. Which one is lying is the real question. Which one is lying is the real question. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the other tickers here while we monitor. NVTS up 8%. Excuse me. Whoa, NVTS absolutely. Let's actually turn this on real quick. NVTS. Wow, NVTS. Who bought the Dipperino on this guy? Look at this. I remember. $7. Look at all that. Look at all this. 20% move already. NVTS. Wow. Wow, massive. 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 Let's go back to ASST. 1 minute here. Russell just pretty much looking like a range. Very interesting here, folks. Not really moving too much. Quite impressive. I do need paper towels. 1 second. Wow, Russell. Russell. What are you doing to us? Let me see the volume here. 1.3 million here on ABAT. Wow, that is actually a good sign here on ABAT. I like that. ASST trying. Why are we barcoding? ASST, why are we barcoding? There's 30 million in volume here. GPUS is moving. We were just talking about that. Oh my God. I just literally said keep an eye on Solid Power. Look what Solid Power is doing. Already 13% on the day. 13%. Solid Power, honestly, is a power move, man. I'm telling you. SLDP. What did I say? This thing is a power move. This thing's a powerhouse. I got indicator targets at 15 bucks on this thing. It's absolutely ridiculous. GPUS. Take a look at GPUS. Oh, is it moving? Look at that. 6%. Very nice. Very, very nice here. GPUS. Penny shit stock. But obviously buy at support, sell at resistance. This one was an easy trade for me. I just sold immediately once I was in profit. But some people are going to capture all this liquidity here. All right? Some people want to capture all this liquidity here. Bitcoin. Oh, whoa. Oh, no. Yikes. Yikes. Uh-oh. This ain't gonna be good long term. Short term, I mean, excuse me. Uh-oh. Yeah, Bitcoin's having a hard time breaking 106. Yikes. And even that, it actually fulfilled a descending scala formation on top of that. Alright. From this impulse move down. Now, I don't even want to draw the measurement rule off of this. So what we're going to do is we're going to do it from this measurement rule, because that one's pretty fucking nasty. And what we're going to do is we're going to draw the measurement rule from the top to the low. All right. And if we continue to reject that, well, wow. Look at the perfect measurement rule off of this descending scallop confirmation measurement. Wow. Beautiful to the T. Ending at the 94,634 from this impulse, the rejection line at the 110,000, descending scallop measurement, and then at the 106,000 rejection will get us back down to the 95,000 range. Wow, beautiful to the T, to the T. Wow, beautiful. I love what I'm seeing here. Descending scallops. A lot of you guys don't know this, but inverted descending scallops then laterally create descending scallops. Shh! You guys didn't hear that from me. Shh! You didn't hear that from me. All right, let's see what we got the chat here. GPUS move. I'm buying MBTs on every dip pullback. NVIDIA's co-signing them to help push the AI data center solutions. Hey, Palm, absolutely yes. You are doing the right thing. You're doing God's work. You are going to be. You're going to be on the right side of the trade because MVTS, that's right, NVIDIA never stopped dealing with them. Talking about MVTS real quick, and NVIDIA, the contract's still in play. They still need to make their products for NVIDIA. This thing absolutely got oversold. It's absolutely, holy shit. 60% sell-off. Now you're hitting that point daily 65%, excuse me, the 0.65 Fibonacci here at the $8.68 here. Now you are sitting above that, and you haven't even touched your 5 and your 50 SMA. Excuse me, 50 SMA and your 5 daily EMA. RSI literally fucking coiled, and now it wants to come and test that center line again. MACD coiling at the same time. I mean, everything is looking juicy on this thing. Massive, massive juiciness. MVTS, I never thought we would see $7, and look at the reverse, immediate reversal. 11% on the day already. Who's gonna argue with that? That's a power move right there. Are you kidding me? Power move. Power move. Power move. ABAT. ABAT. Come on. You already know that we had Jane. Was it Jane Street that bought in? I forgot which one put in an extra 800,000 shares. Wow, NVTS absolutely monster play, yeah. You can't go wrong with MVTS for sure. SPY breaking out of the range here. Top trend line. I need more coffee. Oh God, Russell. It's about to. All right, let's take a look at Russell real quick. What are you doing, my guy? All right, so you're pretty much a little fluky today. It's neither here, neither there. It's fluky. Look, another one with a gap. Jesus Christ. What's the gap here? 242.18. Holy moly, yeah, that's gonna be deadly. I don't even think we opened. Did we even open up? 244 here. Oh, SPY, nice breakout here. Beautiful, beautiful breakout. Beautiful breakout. Love it. Wow, ASST 164 now wants to. Ooh, this is nice. This is nice. You like to see that. Love it. Oh yeah, ASST bottom left here. Look at that, 163, and it peaked 165. Now, what did I say? 165. Where was that? Looks good here. Looks really good here. Impressive to say the least. Wow. 165. Now, where did I have my... Let's go on the... my charts look all messed up because you guys won't understand it, but... Oh, yeah. Break of structure. You gapped up. That's nice to see. Hitting a volume average high, 165. Daily below. Oh, my God. The 10, the 20, and the 5 all acting as support. Really looking good here. RSI's coming test that center line. You're going to get a rejection here, but then come back up and test it would be really crucial. May we see 188 today? No, I don't think we're going to see 188 today. That's too much. You're asking a lot here. You're asking for a 15% move. That's a lot going on right now. That's a whole lot going on. The ABAT selling off 3.61% here. All right, is the Russell sick today? No. Oh, I think we got some news here. I think they did an offering. I think they did an offering here. Oh no. Oh no, I'm so scared. Yikes. Sucks to be them. I think there is some headline news. Let me double check with the community real quick. The other side of the community here. I think they did an offering. I mean, if they did, oh well. Raise some cash, will you? Russell now up above this range here. Oh, ASST looking really good here. I like what I see here. 188, like I said, it would just be kind of hard to push another, what, 15%? You're already up 8% on the day. That's a lot going on, right? I have runners in Buru 1000. We were looking, oh, Buru. We were just talking about Buru too. Let me just confirm the offering here on ABAT. If they did do the offering, oh well. Poopy doopy. Poopy doopy. Long term looks good. Mixed shelf offer. Oh, here we go. This was 9 hours ago. Let me see here. A mixed shelf offering. Company to register multiple types of securities, like stocks, bonds, or warrants, under a single filing to be sold later over a period of time. It is generally seen as good for the company because it provides flexibility and efficiency in raising capital, letting them quickly issue securities when market conditions are favorable without re-registering each time. However, if the company sells new shares, it can lead to share dilution, which is often seen negative by existing shareholders. Okay. This is actually not good. Not good nor bad. Very neutral stance here. I like the chart. So far, so good. So, CEO wants to raise more money. Let him raise more money. So far, so good. Hopefully, imagine we get above 450 today. That'd be kind of cool. 450 today on ABAT would be fucking massive. And then break 465 would be crazy. All right, Russell coming up over here. Oh, what? Wow, ASST wants it, guys. It really does want it. Let me take a better look on ASST here on the daily real quick. Wow. All right, if it touches that center line, we're not too far off. 3% it says here on that center touch. Wow, it really wants it. All right, why is it having a hard? Oh, I can't. Okay, now I see. Yeah, you're at a key area of resistance here. 464, 465. Wow. Literally. Oh my god. It wants it, folks. Can we look at Huma? Yes, we can. Let me just have a moment here for ASST holders. Hold on 1 second. Ooh, key resistance area here, folks. We break that. Let me see where my volume shelf is. Yeah, this is little to no liquidity here. Little to no liquidity. So this is like pretty much your nice little mini boss on ASST. Nice little mini boss here at 164. Ooh, this looks good. This looks good here. Alright, you said Huma, send it. Yeah, let's send it. Looks good here. Can't argue with this. Uptrend. 8%, 7% on the day. Looks good. Alright, let's take a look at Huma real quick. We got a nice little request here. Uh-oh, Russell not looking good on our end here. Russell's not giving us the confidence, sending things to the downside. Russell is a catalyst here. We got to keep an eye on the Russell, because if Russell comes down and SPY, well, boy, oh boy, small caps are going to get hammered here. All right, let's take a look at Huma real quick. Huma. I must have drawn this back in the day because there's a Fibonacci extension. I probably spoke on this rejection line here. Yeah, look at all this. Look at all these EMAs and SMAs. Rejection. I must have drawn something here talking about these rejection areas. Oh yeah, look at this trend line. Yep. So this is a continuation downside. Let me see what the macro looks like on this thing. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, let me oh my goodness. Jeez. Yikes. Look at that. Let's see what the monthly tells me. Yeah, no, I wouldn't touch this. I would honestly, it's too crazy for me. I wouldn't. No way. Yeah, no. Way too all over the place. This is way too over the place. I wouldn't touch this. Unless you know something I don't. This is the histogram here. Way too erratic. Way too erratic. I don't like seeing histograms like this. That just tells me choppiness. No, I wouldn't. I would wait for confirmation on this thing because you don't want to get clapped here. Look how I rejected the 162 line, right? I mean, excuse me, the 171 line. Look at this, rejection. Rejected, you came back down, swing up, you broke out, you come back and retested, you failed it, you come back, you failed it. 171 is literally the devil in this chart. The devil. So 171, you got break above it and start seeing some sort of a bullish divergence here. That'll give me confidence. I wouldn't touch this thing with a 10-foot pole, no offense. Thank you for your time. Anytime, man. You got to break 171 and then our side touch that center and I come back and go up. And then your EMA is acting as support. That would be your confirmation. Your ultimate, confirmation is getting above the 236, 218 and then forming structures to the upside. So right now, your biggest mini wall micro boss is 171, 172. Literally. All right, ABAT. Let's take a look at the small cap. Russell. Russell. Coming back down into the range. Russell. Small caps are about to get clapped. Oh no, Russell. No. ABAT was just about to catch a wave. Well. Russell. Come on, Russell. Come on, Russell. Anytime, Gumbo. Anytime. Please hit the like button, all I ask. Hit the like button. Follow the X account. I'm very active on X. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. I do need coffee before I get onto the podcast. If you guys don't know, I'm tuning in at 11 a.m. East at Wolf Bitcoin Podcast. Join the spaces when I go live. Hit the notification button. So when Russell goes down, so does SPY. Pretty much SPY is like your... So Russell's like your first erratic indicator in layman's terms. Pretty much you got your small caps inside Russell. So if Russell's spilling to the downside, that means small caps are about to get clapped. Okay, that's just layman's term. It is an ETF at the end of the day. It covers 2,000 small caps. All right, it's an ETF. Equity traded funds here. All right, look at ASST now. I wonder if this has something to do with Bitcoin. Hold on, let me go switch over to Bitcoin real quick. Let me switch over to Bitcoin. 104, yeah, Bitcoin's leaking here. Bitcoin's leaking, so ASST, oh boy, oh yeah, 105 rejection. Excuse me, 106, beautiful. Beautiful, so it looks like we got a nice dead cat bounce here on Bitcoin. Nice, nice, nice. Beautiful. Yeah, it looks bearish here. Looks bearish. Bearish. Nice to see though. Ooh, ABAT. Market selling off. Nice little sell-off on the morning bell. But ABAT finding life above the 382 and above the 5. Oh, no, hold on. Let me confirm. Alright, so finding life above the 382 but above the 5. Now we did reject the 465 as I mentioned in my YouTube video. 465 was a clean, easy rejection area. We got to break that little mini wall. Beautiful to see though. Everything's panning out. Not even nervous because of what? Anticipation. No reaction here. No reaction because we already anticipated some of this price action. Open army. Uh-oh. What's happening with open? Let's take a look at open. Ooh, 8% here. I'm not in open. Congratulations if you're involved in this ticker. I'm not a fan of it. But if you're trading the trend, well, you're coming back up to test that trend line at 756 here. Roughly, right? Look. Roughly here, right? Look at this. 762 roughly, right? 760. Clean area of rejection here. So this trend line is going to be very important. See if we can come back and break out of it. If not, looks like we're inside another wedge. This leaked out wedge. You can invalidate it, but you know. You can even, let me turn off all the noise so you guys can see it cleanly. I already have a trend line here. So look, it was inside a wedge and it leaked out, but now it's back inside the wedge. Very nice to see here. So let me go ahead and just extend this trend line here. So if it's going to come back, it's going to test that trend line 461, 466, wherever this trend line is. Let me double check here. Yeah, 766, excuse me, not 4. Why did I say 4? Ooh, ABAT looking good. I like this. I like this sell-off and immediately got bought up here. I love seeing these structures here because that just tells me one thing. Price wants up. And if I was looking to get in on this, I would wait for confirmation, but on the daily looking good. I love seeing these red candles and then these wick bottoms. These are nice little... Oh, 443! What a bounce! What a bounce! Look at that! Oh man, this looks like... Oh my god. Oh, I love seeing these candles. I love seeing these shadows and wicks. Oh, I love it. This just wants up. This really wants up, but Russell not giving us the play here. Russell coming down here. Damn, ABAT would have definitely been above 465 today. Hey, but I like these little progression W's here. And I'm not stressed at all. Love it. Love it. Ooh, ABAT coming in 443 markets puking. And we are finding a nice little base here. Love it. Small W's. Give me one green and I'll be happy. Just give me one green. You can sell off red all day. I really don't care. You'll just validate my thesis. Just give me the green, baby. Just give me one little peaky green. Stick your head out. Stick your head out. Give me the green. Just give me one little green here. off of the reversal. And it looks like a descending scallop, by the way. Oh, yeah. Boom! 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 That's it. I'm happy. I'm happy. That's it. Now I can reject here and then have a descending scallop. If you guys don't know what descending scallops are. Okay, that's totally fine. That's because the macro fundamentals are giving us that nice little push down. But what do you see here? When you see candle structures on the daily with long or at least wicks on the daily candles, price wants to do what? It wants to go up on the daily. Always turn on your daily and look at the trend. Look at your candle structures. Very important. What does it look like? What does it look like it wants to form? Look at that. Almost a hammer on the daily. Very positive. Very, very, very positive. I love seeing it. Love it. Love it. Hey, price wants to break out ABAT. Looking good here, folks. Now I want. Am I live? Yeah, it is live, right? I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Hold up. ABAT. Yeah, 474. Yeah, there it is. 475. Let's go. ABAT. Come on, baby. Woo, woo, woo. Go, 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 go. Hit that center line. Hit the center line. Just touch it. There you go. There it is. There it is. Almost, almost, almost. Not yet confirmed. Let's go. Let's go. The crowd roars. That's right, baby. ASST at SPY looking up here. Russell. When the small caps want to go revert away from the Russell, that just tells you that price action wants up. Right? Russell's selling off, but ASST and ABAT is making nice little reversal bounces from the all-time sell-off. I mean, from the sell-off. So that's oh my God, Russell wants more pukage. Let's see if we hit the bear zone and then bounce and find a mean reversion here. Let's see here. All right, we're about to hit the 30-minute mark on the day. 30-minute mark. Get all that volatility out the way. All that volatility out the way, folks. Let's go. SPY coming over here. Oh. Hello. Hello. Asymmetrical. Let's see if we can hold that. Arguably, maybe an ascending wedge here. Arguably. That was a fast draw one. How long have you been trading? Me? 2 years. Investing for 7. Now 8. No, excuse me. Holy shit. No. Investing for 9. Close to 9. Trading for technical trading 2 years. About to hit 2 years. Very nice. All right, yes. Looks like it's gonna be a nice little flat day. Russell, flatty flat. Oh, open. Let me see open here. Did we hit that trend line yet? So 7. All right, let's officially find out where that trend line is. So that is roughly around 764. So wherever the price action hits, that's going to be the rejection line. All right, that's going to be important to watch. Very, very important to watch. Let's go. Russell, stop it, bro. So it looks like we didn't have the government open yet. Pretty much SPY's flat today. And so is Russell's having a nice little sell-off this morning. But I love what I see here in the entirety of the market. Just being a little bit bearish flat. Bearish, not bearish flat, it's just flat. Flat in general. I'm ready to gobble up BBI tanks after hours today. Hey, oh shit, BBAI is earnings today, right? Is it earnings today? Hold on, let me see. Holy moly. Oh my god, it is today. Whoa. Hello, ABAT, let's go. We're green. Come on, my boy. Come on. I know a good ticker when I see one. Come on. Let's go. Man, all we need now is if they get what's that thing? What is it called? What is it called? If the government reverts back the stipend, I think it was, on this ticker, somebody can go ahead and confirm this on ABAT. But the government, oh yeah, the government program, they took it away. And they are fighting it, they're litigating it, or they're pretty much, they're trying to get back that program. ABAT, if they get it back, woo! Woo-wee! ABAT. ASST looking good here. ASST looking really good here. I bought in low with that and I just sit back and enjoy the show. Nah, dude, I mean, hey, we got to keep BBAI. Hey, remind me, another day, another trade. Why don't you get your ass on the freaking Discord? How many months now has it been? You know what? Here's what I'm going to do now. Because you're on top of like the defense contract companies. I noticed that you like these defense contract plays, or anything that moves, whatever. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you the Discord link on the chat. I'm gonna post it. Can you finally join the freaking Discord already, bro? Because I need BBAI heads in my Discord. All right, I need BBAI heads in my Discord. Let me go ahead and post it in the chat here, because you are really killing me here. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to like the video. Hold up. Something just went off. Oh, Russell. Scanners went off here. Scanners went off here. Russell, come on, baby. Push it. Push it. All right, now I can officially give you the Discord link here. For freaking sakes, can we finally get it? Here's the Discord link, folks. There it is. That's the Discord link. I don't know if it's going to work, actually. Is it going to work? Oh, God, it's not going to work. I'm sorry. Whoops. Let me see if I can get it here. Okay, now I got it working. This should be it. There it is. There's the link, folks. All right, SPY's just in a symmetrical triangle, a shitty one. A lot of open splay, a lot of space here. Russell just everything's just all muddy. ASST 165 coming back up again. Let's go. Let's go. Woohoo! Come on, baby. Come on. Give it to daddy. Give it to us. Give it, give it, give it. 165. Just push it. Just push it, baby. Push it, push it, push it, push it. 165 break. Just give us the 166. 166. 166. Come on, baby. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Come on. Oh my God, it's actually trying here. Like, seriously. What algos? Palms 575. I want you to post that one more time. ABAT revenue up 364% year over year. Debt eliminating, cash position strengthened post quarter. You bet your dough. ASST 169 breakout. Hold up, we gotta put on the soundboard. Hold up. Oh, hey, 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 hey. That's what you call success. That's what you call success. That's what you call success. Okay, you called out success. Success. We got one more. We got the one more. What do you call that? That's what you call success. Am I right? Bingo, bingo, bingo. ASST broke the 165 and now we're just trending up. Trending up, structure to the upside, brothers and sisters. Brothers, we're up 10% on the day and we can come back and get back in a range of 155. But this is what you call small W's. This is what you call small W's on the chart. 10% of the day. Be grateful that you're up on your trade. Be grateful you broke trend. Be grateful you broke resistance. Be grateful that the small W's to the upside is coming to you. Money's coming to you, folks, and that's what matters. Be grateful for that. Woo! Woo! 3 million volume on ABAT. Don't start dark pulling this. Oh no, Russ. Whoa. What the? I don't like that candle. Double top here. Double toppy here. Hold on 1 second. Right there. Boom. Double toppy, triple toppy. Very, very, very bad. Short term. Short term. Whoops. 168. Oh, God. Russell, you're going to bring everything down today? Uh-oh. Oh, no. All right, we have bullish divergence here. On top of that. Love it. So this is what you call a descending broadening formation channel. All right, this is not typically what you want to start seeing on the Russell, folks. This is what you call a descending broadening formation pattern. Okay. Now you have something called, you got this trend line here. Come back down, hit that, and now it gets wider and wider. Now we do have breakout zones we watch, but this is a descending broadening formation on the 1 minute. Okay. 170 ASST. Let's go. ASST. Let's go. ASST. Woo. Let's go. Let's go. Beautiful. Beautiful. 170, folks. 170 uno. 170. This is beautiful. Beautiful, folks. Wow. ABAT, beautiful. We're not even selling off. We're just consolidating. This is gorgeous. Oh, man. Beautiful day so far. Everything's looking nice, right, Akin? Everything's looking nice. Everything's just settling. Russell acting pretty stupid. ABAT, you can argue. Looks a little. Yeah, not really selling off. Just like it's figuring itself out. But it's not puking yet. It's not. Oh my God, 170 ASST. Let's go. Let's go, man. I need coffee. All right, we need coffee here. I would love for Russell to break above the 244 here. All right, 244. I would love that. I would love to see that. Okay. Wow, 172 ASST. What in God's earth is happening here? 172 ASST is rolling it up. ASST is rolling here, folks. What on good gracious Lord is happening, ASST? Alright, so... Alright, I think it's time for the big charts. Alright, so we broke structure. We broke resistance. 182. I'll be shocked as shit if we get to 188, man. That's... I'll be even more shocked if we get to 182. I mean, 181. 181 is a very, very clean resistance line here. Alright, we break that. Boy, oh boy, you guys know how I feel about that 382. What's the volume on ASST today? Volume is... Oh, I forgot the volume profile. So we're at 80 million right now. 80 million right now. Bulls 11 million on the daily right here. And look at this on the volume profile here. Okay, looks like a hammer. Yeah, that thing wants to go. That thing wants to go. It wants to go. Give me the runs. What's the... We talking about ASST? Yes, this is ASST. Look at 13%, folks. 13%. 13, folks. You can't ask for more. You could, but you're stretching it now. These are small W's. Looking for a group, you damn Skippy. Let's go on the small time frame. Holy moly. Holy moly. All right, it is officially, okay, it's 10:14. I think the podcast starts at 11:30, 11 o'clock a.m., 11 a.m. Tune in on that, folks. I'll be an analyst on the Wolf Bitcoin podcast. Join the space, hit the notification button, and hit the like button. If you enjoy my sort of content, we will be talking on the Wolf Bitcoin podcast, Bitcoin, crypto, all things pretty much decentralized universe. It's pretty much what the theme is in there. And, you know, I do chart Bitcoin, and I like talking about it. Whoa! So there it is, another rejection line here at the 244. Broadening, descending formation here on IWM. So pretty much small caps are going to come down. Pretty much small caps are going to kind of have that nice little bearish tone to it. Okay? IWM absolutely not giving us that little push up here. It's okay, though. We are up 10%. That's okay. That's totally fine. Be happy with what we see on the chart. Okay? We're not selling. We're not fucking puking. You got to pump it up. You got to pump. That's right. You know what? Let's change the music. Every time I change the music, I get demonetized. Let's put a little bit of hip hop here. Let's do a little bit of hip hop. Hey. Let's do a little bit of hip hop here. You can't go wrong with a little bit of hip hop. I would go underground, but yeah, let's go, man. Looking good here, folks. Looking good. RSI, 5 minute. Let's turn on the 15 minute. Beautiful. I'm certainly skimming some profits off the high. Yeah, take profits, brothers. You cannot go wrong with taking profits. Like, absolutely, you cannot go wrong with that. Take profits. Okay? Not financial advice, but you can never go broke if you're in the green, right? Oh my God, Russell. Nasty sell-off, Russell. What are you doing to us today, Russell? What are you doing, folks? What are you doing, fool? AC has been my best swing trade for the last 2 weeks, up 15 G's. God, Jesus. Congratulations, brother. Yeah, I'm holding on. I like to swing trade. I like to maximize gains. I like to scalp sometimes. I mean, I used to scalp when I was younger. Now I'm just old and I'm just, I'm limping. I don't get all crazy now scalping. I like to swing trade now. So I'm just going to hold on until it hits my indicator target, and then I'm going to tread. I'm going to trim some profits. The trend is still intact to the upside, so I'm not stressing. Unfortunately, when it comes to swing trading, you have to hold on. You have to hold on until it breaks trend. You know, there's nothing to worry about. I hate how IWM is acting really, really dumb today, or I should say, falling in the range, and then now potential coming down to the gap. Hello? Hello, IWM? So yeah, IWM not giving us that nice little opening rush to the upside here. Sorry, I had to clean my eyes. All right. You can even argue. Look at this. Jesus. What is that? A descending wedge here on IWM. Absolutely disgusting. Ugly to see. I do like how ABAT likes to find these nice little higher highs and higher lows. I mean, excuse me, lower high, but a higher low. Lower high, higher low here from this previous sell-off here. All right, that's a good sign. I like to see that. All right, I do like to see that. Now you can argue it's in a range. I call it the battle zone. It's in a range now. You have 2 touches so far off of this candle structure on the 5 minute. On the 1 minute, see, you can see a bunch of candles on here. So now it's on. Now it's pretty much going sideways on the 1 minute. Let me see the 5 minute if we have a descending wedge. No. So now it looks pretty rangy to me. All right, small W's though. 8% on ASST. SPY, ascending wedge here, arguably. If you want to be anal, draw your little patterns as perfect as possible. You should see some sort of master candle leaking out of this pattern here. Oh my God, IWM absolutely trying to break down. Oh yeah, there's the master candle on SPY. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, breaking trend here. Yep. All right, so small cap's about to get clapped here. Small cap's about to get clapped. Five-minute. Bearish divergence. Coming back down to test that center line on the RSI. That'd be interesting. So ABAT, really nice to see here. That's only 2% down off of the recent swing highs over here. But that's really good. You're not selling off to the abyss. You're not selling all the way down to the downside. So that means people are jumping in on this bad boy. People are jumping in on this bad boy, and I like to see that. I love to see that. Higher high, higher low. Yeah, All right, so just sitting on our hands now. Sitting on our hands. ABAT, that's good. Hey, hey. RSI, ooh. So look at that. So SPY and Russell acting nice. Now you got the nice little bip up. So you start noticing that a lot of these small caps are about to swing with IWM. All right, who are our runners today? PGY. Why is this up? 12% solid power. What did I say, folks? This thing is absolutely a power move. Solid power is a monster of a ticker. I mean, I kept talking about this thing when we were trading this at $3.80. All right, I got indicated targets at 15 bucks. This thing is absolutely fucking ridiculous. I know my chart looks all combobulated, but you know, that's for me to figure out and for you to just, you know. Wow, AMPX, another one. We charted this thing back in, this one was 8 bucks, I believe. Yeah, that one's amazing. BE. Why do I have an arrow here? What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Bloom Energy? Wow, this thing's up only. Up on APLD, 6%. Oh my goodness gracious. This is my regret. This is my regret ticker. This is my regret ticker. I was trading this thing at $3.88. Rode the wave up, sold at 13 and never got back in ever again. Sold at 13, never got back in ever again. I miss this company. I miss APLD. It was fun, man. All right, what else is trading? 5%, nice. TMC, $6. Okay. ABAT, SPY. Break it, break it. TMC, nice. Nice reversal here. On the daily too, look at that. Ooh, ooh, wow, this looks strong. Wow, you closed today above that 5. Boy, oh, wow, this actually might be a slam dunk here. TMC really wants to go and fuck around and find out. Wow, look at that beautiful reaction of 2364, 534 here. Wow, this looks really good. And look at that, folks. 432 on ABAT. 432 on ABAT. This is what you typically want to see after a massive run to the upside after news. Price is then not selling off. It means it's holding the line here. So from a risk reward, this is telling you that people want in on this. And people are not selling. People are buying. Okay, so far so good. Now obviously this thing can come crashing down. Any ticker that we put our money down on any ticker, it can go to 0, folks. Always remember that. The market can give you the market can give you absolutely nothing back. Be very careful when you're trading out here. I bought APLD last Friday during the dip. You did? Man. Even looking at APLD, it makes me a little bit, I want to cry in my sleep. I want to really cry in my sleep. Because look at this. Oh my God, look at this. I've been charting APLD, catching harmonic. Look at this. $3.36. We were trading this. I even took pictures of this. Oh my God. Ugh. Oh man, that's the one that got away. APLD, $40 stock. Are you kidding me? I would go above and beyond. I would go above and beyond. I mean, if I go on the monthly, Jesus Christ. Ugh. I want to vomit. So if you look at the monthly on this thing, look what this formation is on the monthly, right? Does anybody know what this looks like? Let me go ahead and, you know what? Let me get rid of everything. I don't even need to have all this noise anymore. Because we're no longer trading APLD, so we can get rid of all the noise. The only thing you need to worry about, or not even worry about, because this thing is nothing to worry about, is what is this called? What do you call this? What do you call this pattern, folks? Cup and handle. A cup and handle, I would argue, yeah, you can argue no cup and handle, no, but this one's better. This one's better because watch what I'm gonna compare it to. Watch what I'm gonna compare it to. Okay, watch what I'm gonna compare it to. We're gonna put on hood. We're gonna turn on the monthly on hood. Okay, and all we're gonna do is do the exact same thing. What do you see on hood? Okay, this is what you called a rounding bottom. Okay, a rounding bottom. This is a power move. This is a powerful pattern. And when you have rounding bottoms like this, this is just the beginning right here. $30 is just the beginning. Okay, this is just the beginning. Absolutely monster pattern here. Oh no! Is SPY selling off? Oh no, Russell. Yeah, Russell's selling. Oh God. Oh no. Oh, bleh. And ASST pulling back, folks. Pulling back. Everything's pulling back now. I wonder if Bitcoin's also selling. Hold on, let me see Bitcoin. I think that's what it's. No. Bitcoin's not selling. Oh no! Everything's pulling back a little bit, folks. IWM acting erratic. Acting very, very erratic here, folks. Coming down. Did we ever get, is the government shutdown ended or no? Does anybody know? Did the government shutdown end? Right at support here. Let's see if we hold that on ABAT. ABAT. Oh my lord, Bitfarm. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing here. APLD still in your portfolio? Dude, if you have APLD in your portfolio, man, that is absolutely a monster trade. APLD absolutely is a monster ticker. Like I said, I regret selling it. I was day trading it, and then I didn't look at the overall macro. You know, data center was like a new thing a couple months ago. Knowing what we know now, that's why everybody's like hyping up about all these data center like BITF, HUT, Cypher. Like these are really, really good. Sort of like symphony plays. Symphony plays, right? So very interesting to see. ASST coming back down a little bit here. ASST coming back down a little bit here. ABAT supporting. Ooh, I do like the ABAT finding a bounce here at the support line here. So now we're in a range. So that's good to see here. Let's see if that sustains. If not, oh well, pukey. No shutdown. It does. Shutdown is continuing. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense here. That makes a lot of sense. So no opening of the government yet. ASST coming back down here. Let me find out. Give me a sec. I gotta find out what time is the podcast. I gotta do some reading. Jeez. Let me see what time is the podcast. I think it's at 11 a.m. I might be correct. Oh, yep. Let me see. Yep, it's 11 a.m. Yep, it's at 11 a.m. today, folks. Here, I'll set. Let me send the link to the podcast. Here's the link to the podcast, folks. Catch me on the podcast. Here's the space. I think that'll work. Let me see if it'll work here. Yeah, that's the podcast link. I think that works, right? Yep, that's the one. We'll both be on at 11 a.m., folks. Tune in. Tune in. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. So this is what you call the rounding bottom, or a double bottom, not a rounding bottom. Double bottom here. Give it the old smackaroo bounce formation here on ABAT. Let's go. Oh God, SPY. Ugh. Yeah, small caps are not about to get the reversal here. It smells reversal. Pretty much in a shitty range here. It's not really up or down. It's just like choppy. I don't like this. Ugh. Thank God I'm stopping. I have a hard stop at 10:40. I'll stop in 10 more minutes, folks. Tune in at 11. And I gotta do some reading on some crypto stuff before I get on the stage. Alright, so IWM 136 here, and SPY in a shitty symmetrical triangle here. Look at that. Finding support bounce off this trend line here. Almost leaked out, got back in. So let's actually move this right there. Now that's even better. Beautiful. Now we can officially claim that's asymmetrical. No, excuse me, ascending wedge. Sorry, ascending wedge, not asymmetrical. Ascending wedge. All right, let's see here. Oh, buddy. Oh, wait, whoa. IWM, all right, here we go, finally. I was like, wait a minute. All right, so IWM absolutely getting clapped here. Inside this apex descending wedge. Yikes. Looks like we're about to come down a little bit on this pattern. Looks like we're about to break apex. And if I have to do it, I have to do it. But I didn't want to. But I guess I have to. Might as well, right? For the memes. For the memes. Alright, this is your extension levels here for continuation to the downside, where people will exit liquidity, and that is more or less Fibonacci areas. 243.25. Yep, we're leaking out of this apex, folks. We're leaking out. Oh god. Yeah, small caps are not looking good today, folks. Yep, we passed the 618. Hopefully we get a reaction wick and then bounce off, but if not, I gotta draw a 7 Fibonacci here. I gotta draw a 7 here. Where's the 7? Whatever, I'll set it up later. I don't got time for this. Yep, we're leaking out of the descending wedge, folks. We're leaking. This could easily flip all small caps to the red side, folks. Easily. All right. Double bottom here on ABAT, ASST. Listen, you got an 8% swing trade to the upside. This looks good. I mean, overall, small W's, small W's, small W's. This is what you want to see here. All right. Bitcoin. Let's see what's happening here on Bitcoin. Oh, well, since I have to talk about Bitcoin anyway, let's go over Bitcoin real quick. All right, so Bitcoin on the daily. Let me turn off this. Oh man, actually, this is one we're gonna have to talk about. Descending scallop, and then the measurement rule aligns with my 94. So then, you know what? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post this. Oh my God, we got the daily death cross here on Bitcoin. So this is what I'm gonna be talking about on the stream. Daily death cross pending and pending daily death cross. Excuse me. We have descending scallop formation plus the measurement rule. All for descending scallops adds confluence to 95,000 range right at a completion point. 94,693 here in RSI on the daily. Still below the center line. The MACD is somewhat choppy as well. Very choppy here. So here we have ABAT leaking to the downside here. We're not getting the Russell and SPY not giving us a nice little push up. Things can flip red very easily here. In the entire small cap. So we have a little bit of redness here showcasing. We just see Mobix now flipping red as well. Things are flipping red. All right, we don't have the government opening here, so things will start flipping red. I would argue this is more of a discount season about to pan out again. Yeah, IWM. Yikes. Oh boy. Careful out there, folks. Careful. All right, back to Bitcoin. A little practice on Bitcoin. Let's see here. Yeah. Oh my goodness, at a 165. All right, so you guys won't be able to read this, right? So how can I engage with my overall audience, explaining this, like with giving them the visual? I don't want to like over complicate things. I think this is very easy to understand, right? Maybe on the 12-hour. Yeah, the 12-hour is much easier to understand. Yeah, so I'll just do that. I'll just do this. I'll showcase this on the podcast. All right, we're gonna do this. All right, clean rejection area. If you, I think you guys can understand this, right? All right, price action. Try to come back at a 106 range. We double topped or triple topped here on the 12-hour, and we failed the momentum move to the upside. So 106 was a clean rejection area. After attempting to break out, price fell off, came back to 236 macro, then came back and retested 106. Multiple touches here would add confluence, more bearish momentum will take or pan out. And if you notice here on the RSI, on the center line, look at the 12-hour on the RSI center line. We never really broke above it. Okay, and I spoke on this on my on the RSI that I drew, the chart that I drew about a week ago. We needed a confirmation to break above that center line. So with us, we are not breaking above that center line, and we are getting double confluence now that this measurement rule off of this descending scalp. I have a perfect completion point, 94,600. No, 94,000, roughly 94,006, and this harmonic completion 94,006. All right, then there was something called the HOP zone. What we monitor here to see if my price action can give us a terminal candle. If not, we will see, or at least anticipate, another momentum to the downside and coming down at the 382 Fibonacci area, which has been a very clean area of resistance. If you look left here on this liquidity node here, beautiful reaction, rejection, then bounce off, and then once we bounce off, pretty much breaking out of this trend. 88,350 seems to be a nice area of support if we were to come back down in that range. There you go, folks. That's the podcast. Woo! That's the podcast, folks. You guys saw it first, but now I gotta break it down even more. But you guys get the visual. All right, folks. I'm gonna get ready for the tune in live at 11 a.m., folks. I'm going to cut the stream here. Thank you so much for joining. Join the Discord. Follow the X account. And I'll see you guys in about a couple of minutes. Great morning. And just keep in mind the macros. Oh, my God, SPY. The macros do matter, folks. SPY and IWM, the macros do matter here, folks. Okay? So pay attention to the macros. Pay attention to the macros. Look, we're selling off already. That's not good. IWM and SPY leaking. Be careful. God bless you guys, and I'll see you guys soon.